Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back.
You're back! How nice for you! Does that mean you've made a decision? Or are you lost? Suicidal? Just let me know. Syl? Or Théoden? Which will it be? A dangerous choice. I like it! She's gotten to be a bit much anyway. Thinks everyone is out to get her. Which they are in this case. So be it. It'll be in full swing soon. Excited? You shouldn't be. It's the death of all things. But if we can get you into shape, we might stand a chance. You lead my forces. Inspire my people. Hopefully, everyone won't end up dead. He'll be here soon, and I'll be gone. Can't say I like the sound of that. I like the sound of other things, though, like birds and bones cracking. Syl is as crafty as she is beautiful. I'd watch my back if I were you. Oh, this is so much fun! We will speak when your task is complete.
How can I be of service? All I can tell you is Syl is rarely seen in public, and her staff takes care of the day-to-day activities. I check with Anya Herrick, her courtier, and Kitlan, her steward. Maybe they can help you. Do you take me for a fool? How do I know you aren't acting as an agent of dementia? Yeah, sure. Like I'm gonna say something about Syl's court to the likes of you. What? Oh, what? For me? See, was that hard? Shh, the walls have ears. I hear that in light of recent events at the palace, Anya Herrick is more loyal to Syl than ever. In fact, she rarely leaves her side. Well, I've heard that recent events in Syl's court have made Kitlan a bit disillusioned with its leadership, but you didn't hear that from me. Pleasure and pain be with you.
What else can I help you with on this glorious day? Do you take me for a fool? How do I know? All right. How nice. It's just what... Tread the humble path and find...
You have things to do. Talking to me isn't one of them.
Confused already? Very disappointing. If I were you, and thank Sheogorath that I'm not, I would begin with the people who spend their day closest to Syl.
Blessings, citizen. Blessings, citizen.
You. What is it you require?
This is preposterous. Were I in charge, the culprits would have been found and executed immediately.
I suppose I should be grateful working in the palace with her, but I can't stand having to constantly look over my shoulder. I don't know if she has it in for me or not. I think she is in constant fear of being replaced. Yes, I see you may have what it takes to replace her. Very well. What is it you need from me? That may be difficult,
Syl has been hidden from public sight lately. However, I can give you something that may help. Take this key. It should unlock any door in her wing of the palace. You still need to be wary of her seducer guards, but it should help.
Ah, good to see you again. She is staying well out of sight. No need to take unnecessary risks. I maintain a close watch on her. She fears that Sheogorath no longer favors her presence and wants her replaced. You should stop by the Museum of Oddities. I understand Una is always looking for more items to display. Huh, you're mad. Syl has yet to be bested in any combat. Unless... well, if you think you have a chance, how do I know this isn't some sort of trick? Huh, you're mad. And we'll see. That will get you something. I salute you. Sorry, I won't. Don't waste. How every little bit helps. Thank you. For me, thanks. That works for me. Perhaps I've misjudged you. All right, I'll help. Just remember me when you take over her position. What can I do to help you? Well, the best I can offer is help with the guards. I can distract at least 2 of them and get them to leave her wing of the palace. That should help you to get in there a bit easier.
Yes. Yes, is there? You'll see the miasma begin to spread. Where order appears, the realm dies. I only hope you are up to Sheogorath's task. He believes that by you ruling either mania or dementia, you'll be able to effectively inspire his people and lead his forces. I hope he's right. Soon Jiggalag will come to this realm, bringing destruction in his wake. With the throne of madness empty, the realm is doomed. Lovely. My work is never done.
What do you want now? I told you what I'm willing to do. Now get away from me before someone hears us.
Don't be fooled. The ritual isn't over. The body on the bed isn't Syl, but merely an impersonator. The real Syl uses many such decoys to throw would-be killers off her trail. Syl has made her escape through the hidden tunnel in the gardens outside her quarters. She must not get away! Be wary. I fear that her escape may be a ruse to lure you into an ambush.
Put that back, you worthless thief.
Don't be fooled.
Kithlin seems eager to help you. When you become Sovereign of Dementia, I'd keep him around. So, you want to find the secret escape route? Easy enough. I can't tell you exactly where it is. I wouldn't want your quest to be a bust. Now that you've found Syl's escape route, I'd tread very carefully. She is the mistress of deception, after all. If she means to escape, she'll do everything in her power to stop you.
Feed on your entrails for
Mazkin.
dinner.
Aton Mazkin! For the mad god! Mazkin! For the mad god! Mazkin!
No, Shagoroth, protect me!
Mazkin!
I'll fight
For the
you to
mad
the
god.
death! He was here a second ago. I'll fight you! No, Shagoroth, protect me! No, Shagoroth, protect
Aton
me!
Mazkin!
No, Shagoroth! No, Shagoroth, protect me!
was here a second ago. Where are you?
Top.
Speak, citizen.
Well, what are you waiting for? You have the heart, and the altar awaits.
Mad God's blessings. Walk with our Lord.
Your task is nearly complete. All that's left is to touch the altar and let Arden Sul devour the Duchess's heart.
You have things to do. Talking to me isn't one of them.
Once again has the ritual of accession come full circle. The heart of Syl has been consumed by Arden Sul's will, and the Demented welcome you with open arms. I now declare you to be Duke of Dementia of the Shivering Isles. May your wrath and anger be your guide. You should stop by the Museum of Oddities. I understand Una is always looking for more items to display. Pleasure and pain, my lord.
Mad God's blessings. Walk with our Lord.
You've made your choice and forsaken the name Arden Sul. Please, leave me be.
You've done it! The ritual is complete, and you've survived! Oh, who'd have thought? Now, on to other...
Wait, I must speak! Halt! Cease! Desist!
Thaden! How dare you interrupt me? Only I interrupt me! Like just then. I'm speaking with someone. We'll talk later. Or not. When is later exactly? Not now, I'm sure of that. Guards! I think Thaden forgot how to use the door. Kindly show him out, before I forget myself.
Syl? Syl is dead? This can't be right. Is this right? What have you done? Have you done this?
Hold your tongue, little Duke, or I'll tear it from your mouth.
But this stranger? Someone new? From somewhere else? Not here. I'm sure of that. I don't understand. Or I can't.
Calm yourself, Thaden. You're making my teeth itch. You still hold your office. I suggest you see to your duties.
Ridiculous! You can't do this, although you're omnipotent, or just tall. It's one of the two, I'm sure. And a fool.
Fool? Visionary! Change is in the air, Thaden. Breathe it deep. Bathe in its scent. Bottle it up, save some for later.
Order approaches. It's taken the fringe already, with order clothes and order hats. And you speak of change?
Change will preserve us. It is the lifeblood of the Isles. It will move mountains. It will mount movements.
No, certainly not. This isn't good. I'm sure it's bad. I can't do this anymore. No more.
Then go, Thaden. Have your green moat. Take a bath. But leave before I decorate my throne with your insides.
Yes, that's it. I'll go. Away, far away. Working for them is like working for us, but without all the dying.
No! Let him go.
Enough! I go to Jiggalag. I give myself to him as a priest of order. This isn't done, Mad God. I think it's just started.
Wondering why I let him go, aren't ya? I can see it in your face. Mostly in the eyes. I may take those from you when this is done. This has never happened before. The ruler of Mania, turning traitor. Unprecedented. But different is good. A new act in this play. Maybe we're onto something here. We'll see how it plays out. It can't be worse than what's happened before. I do. I did. And I won't say it again. But that's enough about that. You're the ruler of dementia. Just look at you. You're positively beaming. You now have the power to summon dark seducers. They've always served the Duke of Dementia. I think they have a thing for pain. And here is the Ring of Lordship, a symbol of your new station. Symbols are important. They carry weight in this realm and others. You would be well served to remember that. He was right about that. I can feel it in my bones. The little ones. The Grey March has swept the fringe. Aura gathers its forces there as we speak. And I hate when people gather forces in my fringe. You'll need to put an end to that. Stop them. My army should already be there. But I want you to see what you can do to help. If they continue to marshal their forces there, we won't be able to contain them. Make sure they can't. It swept the fringe. That's not good. See if you can't hold them off there, because if you can't, everyone is going to die. No pressure. They'll get more and more active as the Grey March continues. If they've already taken the fringe, they must have one there already. I really hate those things. Come.
Greetings.
If you see a Gnarl, be careful what spells you use on them.
You're the one who restored the Knights of the Nine, right? Well done, if I may say so. We could use more people like you these days. The best armor in the city is...
I've also heard that they become...
The great torch shines as a beacon of main...
Okay, now we should be able to do this quest in a unique way.
I've got fresh sticks. Guaranteed. No.
Your seducers are at the ready, Your Grace. Mad God's blessings. We've received reports that the Fringe has come under attack by the forces of order. We've been commanded to hold our posts and be watchful. Walk with our Lord.
Mad God's blessings, Your Grace.
You honor me, Your Grace.
Speak quickly. Go. Well.
It would seem that the Fringe has come under attack. The longer you wait to investigate, the harder it will be for you to do as you are told.
What is it you require, my lord? The gatekeeper dead? This could be the end for all of us. Take heed, the knife that strikes from behind.
How may I assist you, my lord? The gatekeeper is dead. One more sign that the realm is being run into the ground. This never should have happened. Yes, I've heard of Brythar's exploits in Crucible. Up until now, I thought he was harmless. But now he's become a genuine troublemaker, eh? That's my specialty. Don't worry, it will be handled. Be wary of the shadow.
Your desires are my command, my lord. When I heard the great torch atop the Cicellum was ignited, I literally jumped for joy. It's nice to feel safe for a change. May all your days be filled with enlightenment and mirth.
Welcome to the House of Maiden.
It gives me great pleasure to see you again, my lord. The poison of the elytra can be debilitating. Be well and live free.
Your seducers are at the ready, Your Grace.
Have you dealt with Brythar? I'm not getting any younger here waiting for you. You must hurry and get rid of him. So, you've dealt with the problem, eh? I like the sound of that. How do I know he won't come back? Very well. I don't take you for a liar. Here is your reward as promised. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to things. Shoo! Scoot!
Okay, now I don't want to complete it this way. So we will complete it later. We can also just kill him and finish the quest that way. Or we can just give him what he wants. And I think we can do that right away.
With the glaring light of mania. Well, hello. But you look... We'll see. Beautiful gems they are. They can be found all over the Shivering Isles, in treasure chests and the like. Excuse... So... Beautiful gem... Excuse me. I have important things. So... Beautiful gem... Excuse me.
Oh, he wants 5. I always thought that he needed 4. Never mind. Then let's do main quest. And we will complete this one later.
Your Grace, the situation is grim. Passwall is under attack. We are outmatched and outnumbered. Last night, as dusk fell, the spire at the center of town became active. Soon after, the area around it began to crystallize and change. It wasn't long after that the knights came. You've seen the spire in Passwall. It is believed to be a monument from times past, but its true purpose appears to be more sinister. It appears to be a source of power for these invaders, a portal, or some sort of gate, I don't know. If we cannot disable or destroy it somehow, I do not think that we can stop this invasion. The knights are relentless. They do not tire, they do not fear, and they do not stop coming. They appear out of nowhere at the base of the spire. We kill 5 of them. 5 more come. We've lost too many of the Mazkin already. I fear that we will not be able to hold the town for much longer. I do have an idea how we might be able to stop them, but for now our primary concern must be our survival. I've been losing Mazkin with each attack, and I'm down to nothing but men. We are pinned down here. If we lose, the gates of madness will fall. If the gates fall, the enemy will flood into the Isles. We will be helpless to stop them. Now that you've arrived, perhaps we can slow them down. We cannot talk now. We don't have very long until the next wave arrives. Even though I have served with these Mazkin for decades as the Duke of Dementia, it is your right to command the troops. Command them if you will, or leave it to me. Either way, make haste. Our time is short. Speak to each of the Mazkin to give them orders. The front line will arm themselves with axes of war. They will hold the line against the enemy's charge. Those who you designate as archers will head to the rear and keep their distance when the enemy draws close. Those with blades and shields will hold the flank. When the enemy draws near, they will close in and attack. Very well, my lord. I hope for all of our sakes that your experience is greater than my own. Speak with the Mazkin and tell them where you wish them to stand. Then speak to me when you are satisfied. Are the Mazkin prepared? Time is short, Your Grace. We cannot know when the next attack will come.
Yes, Your Grace. It seems to be the source of their power. Grekendo Udico may know more. Haswal has served as an outpost for our defense of the realm for millennia. Where would you like me, Your Grace? Yes, Your Grace. What orders would you give me, Your Grace? Where? Yes. Yes, Your... They have been upon us for hours. They have no interest in our surrender, only our deaths. Victory or death. What orders would you give me, Your Grace? I will obey your orders, but know that I do not trust the tactics of any male. Men are meant to fight, not to lead. I shall be an unbreakable wall. Yes, Your Grace. Where would you like me, Your... None shall pass. What orders would you give? Tell... Affirmative. They will fall before my arrows.
Are the Mazkin prepared? Very well. I have a feeling that we will not need to wait long for the next attack. Here. Reform! Back to your ranks! More are coming! your positions. Don't break ranks.
For the Mad God! Eta Mazkan!
Victory is ours, for the moment. We must discuss our next move. The Spire is obviously their source of power. This battle will not end until we find a way to shut it down. I am not certain, but do not lose heart. I have an idea. The ruins of Zedafin run under Passwall. The entrance to the south of the town has been sealed for centuries. One of my scouts reported that the ruins have been opened recently, and a number of these knights are now guarding the entrance. I did, and she did not return. I can only assume that she was caught and killed. If we attempt to assault Zedafin, Passwall will be overrun and we will lose the Fringe. Additionally, our forces are dangerously thin. We have no idea what opposition may await us inside. A frontal assault is not an option. Your insight is impressive. While we draw their attention here, you should be able to slip inside Zedafin. Once inside, search for the source of the Spire's power. It must be underground somewhere. Once you find it, destroy it. Good luck, Your Grace. May the voice of the hidden guide you to the way. The Knights are relentless. We are the only thing standing between them and the total destruction of the Fringe. This town has stood on the edge of the Shivering Isle since they were born from the mists of time. For our purposes, it serves as a defensible outpost. That is, against typical enemies who can know pain, torment, and death. You've seen the spire in Passwall. It is believed to be a monument from times past, but its true purpose appears to be more sinister. It seems to be a source of power for these invaders, a portal or some sort of gate. I don't know. If we cannot disable or destroy it somehow, I do not think that we can stop this invasion. Walk with our Lord.
Head to Zedafin, Your Grace. By your will, we shall hold this position. Zedafin is the goal, Your Grace. We will hold the town as long as we can. Walk with...
Yes, is there something you require? In the Fringe, you can see for yourself the devastation that accompanies the Grey March. Let us hope you are up to the task of stopping it. The appearance of the Knights of Order heralds the beginning of the Grey March. As Lord Sheogorath feared, our time grows ever shorter. Although they are not composed of flesh, as you know it, like any other enemy, they can be destroyed with sword and spell. Separate the meat from bone, and they will die. When they do so, their crystalline hearts often remain intact. These hearts are a source of power for the agents of order. You may find them quite useful in certain situations. Unlike typical invaders, the knights do not arrive by conventional means. Instead, they enter the Shivering Isles through conduits into this realm. These crystalline obelisks have existed throughout the realm for all of eternity. You will find they become more active as the Grey March progresses. Lord Sheogorath has never succeeded in doing so. They continue to grow in numbers until Jiggalag himself arrives. That advance can be slowed. By destroying the obelisks, the knights lose their conduits into the Isles. Very well, Your Grace. Will there be anything else? A glorious existence. True.
Your seducers are at the ready, Your Grace.
Stay away from me.
It has no master. You can't see me.
And we will continue this in the next episode, so if you liked this one, give it a like, dislike if you think it sucked, and see you next time. Thank you.